If women want equality, should they be less demanding?
And one other element of the book that
So, I mean, modern feminists, they want equality. They want women and men to be treated the same, however, okay? But one thing that women don't do is marry down or date down. Okay, they want a partner who is at least at a minimum equal to them, if not, better, as in, taller than them, and earning more money than them, right? Somebody who is more competent than them, somebody who's more skillful, more educated than them. Okay, they are looking for all these signs that are better than them. Okay, because they are striving upwards. Whereas, a man, will literally, it will marry a McDonald's worker. Okay, somebody who's uneducated, somebody who is, you know, um, shorter than them, somebody who is, not as accomplished as them. All right. So men tend to marry down, as long as the man finds her attractive. Okay. So the main feature that a man looks for is attractiveness, and, personality traits. You can throw in their kindness, loyal, respectful, all these traits, right? So the type of traits that a man looks for is, rather small compared to a woman, right? Which actually makes men, right, if you think about it, like, we are much more tolerant. Okay, we're the ones who are much more able to, offer opportunities, right? We're the more, we're the less discriminatory sex. Okay, because, if we find a woman attractive, we would marry her. Okay, we would sleep with her. Whereas women are more, stingy, in that aspect. Okay, they are more, right, they're less tolerant. Okay, they are more demanding, right? And this is innately built into human nature, okay, into men and women naturally, right? Like, this is just nature, right, taking its course, right? But this is one part that women aren't allowing themselves to sacrifice. Okay, so if women want equality, should they be less demanding? Should they be less discriminatory? Okay, it is just a suggestion, right? Most women won't fucking take it, right? Because, and this is why we need to drop the fact that, men and women are equal. We're not. We're just not. Okay,